Hello everybody, this is Gareth Goon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethgoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. This one here, Christian activists rally behind Israel, take aim at the left and the woke right. Thousands of evangelical Christians gathered this week at the Gaylord National Resort near Washington, D.C. for the annual Christians United for Israel Washington Summit, where one message resonated across nearly every speech: America must not waver in its support for Israel. The summit comes at a pivotal moment, with Israel emerging from a direct military confrontation with Iran while continuing its war with Hamas. At the same time, global anti-Semitism is rising. Accusations of genocide against Israel are gaining traction internationally, and political divisions within the United States over support for Israel and the US aid have deepened. For Christians United for Israel this year, each gathering wasn't just a bunch of speakers, it was a call to mobilize. It's what makes the organization so influential. Founded by Pastor John Hagee in 2006, CUFI has grown into what is described as the nation's largest pro-Israel organization, boasting more than 10 million members, in which I am one. The organization's influence extends beyond its size. Its annual Washington Summit culminates with thousands of activists descending on Capitol Hill to meet directly with senators, representatives, and congressional staff to advocate for pro-Israel policies. At its core, Christians United for Israel has built its influence through grassroots activism. The organization trains Christians to become advocates, organizers, organizes dozens of events each month, maintains a presence on hundreds of college campuses, and regularly mobilizes members to contact lawmakers about legislation involving Israel, Iran, and anti-Semitism. The goal is simple: make support for Israel a priority issue for elected officials. There's no doubt they have a political muscle, and Israel's leaders view the organization as one of the Jewish state's most dependable allies in America. Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu, speaking to the attendees by video, reminded Christians that America's story is deeply connected to the Bible. The founding fathers of America built the American Republic, but they drew inspiration from something far older: the Hebrew Bible. The values first revealed in Jerusalem helped shape the greatest republic in human history. Netanyahu also emphasized that the US-Israel relationship extends beyond military cooperation or strategic interests. America and Israel are more than allies, we are family. Our alliance was built not only on common interests, but it was also built on the Judeo-Christian values and traditions that appeal is shared. That appeal to shared biblical heritage has long been one of the Christians United for Israel's defining themes, and one that resonates strongly with evangelical Christians who see support for Israel as both a biblical mandate and a strategic necessity. The summit also featured one of Israel's strongest public defenders in Washington, Israel Ambassador Yakel Leiter. as accusations of genocide against Israel continue to circulate around the world, Leiter directly confronted what he described as centuries-old lies now being recycled in the modern age. Jews do not use children's blood for rituals. Jews do not poison wells, and Jews do not starve populations or commit genocide, he said. Conservative radio host Mark Levine also used the summit to frame the battle over Israel as part of the much broader cultural and political struggle taking place inside America itself. Whatever time I have left, I am going to lead the movement of tens of millions of people on radio, on my platforms, to push back, to fight against this. We are taking this country back from Islamist Marxists and the woke right. Levin then challenged both politicians and voters. Any person who wants to serve in high office who does not denounce the woke Reich, all of it, will not get my vote, will not get your vote, will not get the Jewish vote, and will not get the evangelical vote. Media personality Glenn Beck delivers perhaps the most overtly theological message of the summit, arguing that Christianity itself cannot be separated from its Jewish roots. Listen, you can cut out of the story. Listen, you can cut Israel out of the story, and I promise you, it will not stop there. Eventually, you'll cut out another Jew in the story. That Jewish carpenter guy who stood in the synagogue in Nazareth, who unrolled the scroll in Isaiah, said, "This is fulfilled. Take Israel out, and one day you'll find that you have taken Christ out too." Beck urged Christians not to forget the consistency of God's covenant throughout history. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was not changed. The God who wrestled with Jacob, gave him a new name, has not changed. The God who strengthened Esther, who spoke through Isaiah, who entered history through a Jewish girl in Bethlehem and walked back out of a borrowed tomb, that God has not moved 1 inch, he said. He closed with the sweeping historical perspectives that these Christians United for Israel attendees believe wholeheartedly. Pharaoh is gone, Babylon is gone, Rome is gone, the Reich is gone, the Soviet Union is gone. The critics of every single age are dust, but the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, along with his promises, still stand. This is Christians United for Israel under John Hagee's leadership, and it's a wonderful organization for Christians to get behind and support Israel through the storms of life. God bless a night to honor Israel, and God bless the Hagee family. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.